Good morning, everyone. This is Mohnish Gahnolia, and today I'm going to tell you about Humanity Class 11th. So, I'm going to describe all subjects and what are the career options in Class 11th in political science. So, in humanity, these are on left hand side, these are compulsory subjects, out of which English is compulsory for all the streams, whether science, whether humanity, whether commerce stream. So English all have to opt. Then we come to political science, history, geography, and economics. You have to opt any of the three. Either you opt political science, history, geography, economics. So what's the main important thing is to understand about the political science is if you want to study whole Indian structure, Indian system of government, comparative studies between other countries, international relations, then you should opt political science. And further, we are going to study deep about political science. So, if you have interest in history, what all happened in our history, in ancient history, medieval history, modern history, if you have interest in the history, then you can go for history. Then we come to geography, which is one of the good subject. Why geography? Because it, it tells you about whole geographical structure of the earth, how rain occurs, what how climate changes, each and every minute structure of earth can be studied in geography, which is most important, one of the most important subject. So economics it's also one of the good subject because it teaches you about Indian economics. It teaches you about poverty. It teaches you about taxation system. It teaches you about whole economic structure of India. Okay, so these are the compulsory subjects, out of which you have to opt four. English is compulsory. Other than English, there are four subjects. You have to opt three subjects. Then we move towards optional subject. In optional subject, if you are keen interested in doing computer engineering in bachelor's, or you are very much interested in computers, like you want to learn different languages, then you should definitely go and opt for information practices. But it's not very easy subject, like you have studied in ninth and 10th computers, that was very easy. But in 11th 12th you are going to study very tough and very different languages, because it is C++ language, Java language you are going to study in information practices, which is very different from ninth and 10th. So students who are interested in more interested in games and sports, then you should definitely go for physical education. Like I have studied physical education in my 11th and 12th. So because I was very much interested in running, I was very much interested in sports. Like this, I was very much interested in sports, so I opt physical education. So if you are very much interested in sport, then you should definitely opt physical education. Then third one is psychology. So psychology I've also studied. In psychology, you will come to know about the how our mind, how our brain works, and how we perform in any particular activity. So psychology also is very important role in our understanding, in our cognitive behavior. So if one who is more into psychology, or you want to learn more about the psychology, then definitely he or she can go for psychology. So in optional subject, out of three, you have to opt one. So I'm talking about my political science. There will be a theory that is 80 marks and project report 20 marks in political science. So students, those who are going to study political science, I'm going to teach them. My name is Mohnish Gahnolia. I'm going to teach you all political science. So what all career opportunities in political science are, we are going to study further. So why one need to opt political science, why and how it can help in future, we are going to learn it. Okay, so career in political science, let's see what all career opportunities are there in political science. So first career opportunity is civil servant. You can become civil servant by studying political science, because if you aim to become a civil servant, then you have to fight UPSC. In that prelims, a, a very good amount of prelims course will be consist of political science. You have to study polity, you have to study constitution, you have to study different articles, you have to understand the Indian political structure in UPSC too. So you need to learn, you need to study civil, you need to study more and more government structure, so that all structure will come in political science. So in prelims, it consists of more syllabus, as well as in UPSC mains, polity plays very important role. Whereas you can also opt polity as your optional subjects. You have to opt one optional subject which consists of two parts, two papers. So UPSC prelims and UPSC mains, it plays very important role in giving this exam. So why you need to study political science? Because political science will make you easy to understand political structure of India and whole world. If you really want to become a civil servant, you need to understand the structure of India. You need to understand the political system of India. So definitely you should opt political science. And it's on your hard work, and it's everything depend on your hard work, determination. If you want to become an IAS, you can definitely become an IAS, because there are so many examples. On your right side of the screen, there is a Govind Jaiswal, whose father was a rickshaw puller. He became Govind Jaiswal, he became IAS by his hard working and full determination that he wanted to become an IAS. So definitely he became IAS. So students, if you want to become an IAS, if you want to pursue as a civil administration, then definitely you should opt political science. So this is the first one. Now second career options in political science is you can become an assistant professor. So assistant professor, if you want to clear assistant professor, if you want to become an IS assistant professor, for that you need to clear NET exam, that is National Eligibility Test. So for national eligibility test, you need to qualify, you need to do postgraduate, and in your graduation you all can do BA with political science as well. So there are many career options with political science. You can become assistant professor, okay, after clearing NET exam. After that, there are many careers in after becoming assistant professor, there are many careers, like you can do PhD, and after PhD you can become professor or researcher or research scholar in particular field of political science. So assistant professor is a very good career option for you. You can go for it. So third is you can become a lawyer or business lawyer. It's very high demanded, because there are many seats are like empty for lawyers, very high demand is there for lawyer. A lawyer is needed in anything. Lawyer is needed everywhere, and especially business lawyers are required in any of the company. They are the guidance provider to the company. So lawyer or business lawyer can be a good option. And for to do the lawyer, to become the lawyer or business lawyer, you need to do a CLAT. You need to do a CLAT after your 12th. You need to do give an exam of CLAT. You need to give your exam for RULAT or ULAT. CLAT is an exam by which you can opt, or you can go for best institute in whole India, that is NLU, National Law University. So, and through RULAT or ULAT you can go and take admission in Rajasthan University Law College through RULAT or ULAT. Okay, so law is an becoming a lawyer is a very good and best option. Secondly, in law field you can become judge as well after your completion of law by giving the exam of judicial service exam or Rajasthan Judicial Service RJS. So lawyer or business lawyer is a very good and best option, and I'm also doing a law from Rajasthan University. So it's a very good and best career option one can opt for after your 12th. Okay, so I have told you three career options. Fourth one is you can become a teacher. You can become a teacher like me. You can become, because teacher is very important role if we want to transform the lives of the students. If you want to transform a student from a very beginning, because if you want to bring a change in whole society, then you should be a teacher, because teachers really they are going to play very important role in students life. Example, if a tree if a tree is there, you cannot bring change in the growth of the tree. You can bring a change by cutting sideways of branches, and definitely it will go at higher way. So I want to tell you one thing: if you want to bring the changes in the society, then you should opt teaching. Teacher is the best who can give his guidance to the students and give a path to students, and he can change the life of students. There are so many examples. Like you can take example of Roman Sani, what he is doing after becoming a doctor from AIMS, after becoming assistant professor, doctor from AIMS, he gave exam of IAS, UPSC exam. He cleared UPSC. He became an IAS. He resigned from IAS. Now he is teaching, and he's the owner of what? He's the owner of an academy, and he's teaching over there. So teacher is the best option, one of the best option. So गुरु को हमने बहुत बड़ी उपाधि दी है. तो and few countries over there, teachers are the highest paid civil servants. Okay, so teacher plays very important role in society. If you want to become a teacher, it's the best option. You can go for it. Okay, so few of the examples I have given, these all are teachers, best teachers you ever had in India. Fifth option, journalist. Yes, journalist, which is very important. You can say journalist, media is the fourth pillar of our government. You are going to study legislature, executive, judiciary, three pillars of the government, and fourth pillar is media, and journalists are the fourth pillars of the government, and it's a really good opportunity and good career in journalism. You can become a great journalist by doing journalism after your 11th or 12th. Okay, to after 12th you can do become a journalist. So there are so many examples. I have put Rahul Kanwal. Rahul Kanwal is the youngest person to head a news channel in India. Rajiv Masant is undoubtedly one of the best movie critics and entertainment reporters in India. Shweta Singh, Arnab Goswami, currently in news. Gaurav Kalra, Abhigyan Prakash, Nidhi Rajdan, and most famous Anjana Om Kashyap. So these are the very famous journalists. You can become a journalist if you are keen interested in becoming a journalist. So next one is educated politician. Why I have mentioned politicians in your career options? Because if one who want to become a politician, there are many politicians, but there is a requirement of educated politicians. I have mentioned a law as an option in career option. There are many lawyers since our independence. There were many lawyers. Mahatma Gandhi ji was a lawyer. Jawaharlal Nehru was a lawyer. There are many, and Ambedkar, Bhimrao Ambedkar ji was a lawyer. So many lawyers. Even lawyers became politicians, and there is a far more and more demand of the educated politicians in India, right? Educated politicians can play very important role. In coming future, there will be no role for the uneducated people in politics. There will be a role for the educated politicians. Like these politicians all are educated politicians, and if you have the knowledge of political science, then definitely you can bring a very great and tremendous change in our society. Okay, so educated politician, we need to give our country educated politicians like this. Our ex prime minister, he was Manmohan Singh. Our ex prime minister, he was very like one of the best and educated politician we ever had. There are many politicians. If you It's a very great and good career opportunity in politician as well. But in studies we do not include politician as a career option, but somehow I am giving you a focus on this educated politicians as well. So next is seventh, you can go for fashion designing as well, hotel management and tourism as well, and many more career options we have in political science. It's really a one of the best subject you have ever studied. So guys, whatever you like to choose it and go ahead and do not look back. Just go for it. Have a great day. Take care. All the best. Bye. Thank you so much. Take care.